Okay, this is for page 358, 359, inequalities. So inequalities are solved the exact same way as an equal problem. The only difference is if you multiply or divide by a negative, you have to change the direction of inequality. So let's look at number 10. All right, I've got 6x is greater than 5x plus 2. So just as if it was an equal side problem, I want to get variables on one side, numbers on the other. So I will subtract 5x from both sides. I am not multiplying or dividing by a negative, so I do not have to change the direction of the inequality. Now, just to get some more mileage out of this problem while we're here, there's no line underneath this inequality. That means it equals number 2. Not exactly 2, but a number so close we can't call it. Because we could talk about 1.9999, and I could always add another 9. So in order to signify that, they put in an open circle. It means up to as close as you possibly can get to 2. And what makes this true is numbers that are smaller, like 1 and 0 and -1, but also all the numbers in between, the 1.1, the 1.111. So this is how you can signify that on a number line. Open circle because there's no line underneath the inequality, and shaded to the left because numbers like 1 and 0 and -1 all make this inequality true. Okay, let's look at number 12. Okay, for 12, I have 5x plus 14 is greater than 2 plus 7x. So I like to get my variables on the left side. So I'm going to subtract 7x. If you had said, oh, I want to subtract 14, that would have been okay too. It will all work out. So 5x minus 7x is -2x. I bring down the 14. It's still greater than, and I have 2 because positive 7x and negative 7x goes to 0. So now I'm going to subtract that 14, which you might have done in a different order, and it's all going to work out fine. So then you've got -2x is greater than -12. So here's when the magic happens. I'm going to divide by -2. And when I divide by -2, that is when I have to switch the direction of the inequality. So I've got x over on this side, and 2 negatives makes a positive. So now x is less than 6. Didn't ask me to do the number line, but I'm going to anyways, just for practice. I'll put the number 6 in, I'll put the number 5 in, I'll put the number 7 in. Does 7 make this true? No. Does 5 make this true? Yes. Open circle, shade in the direction of 5. Okay, so we did do the switching of the inequality on this one because we had to divide by -2. Okay, I'm going to switch to 14. That's a little bit small. All right, so number 14, I have x minus 6. I've got less than 2 times the quantity x plus 2. Looking on the left-hand side, there's nothing to simplify, but on the right-hand side, I'd like to distribute that too. Remember to distribute it to both pieces. Bring down the rest. I did not multiply or divide by a negative, so I do not switch the direction of the inequality. I want my variable over here and my number over here because that's just the way I like it. You could do it a different way if you want. I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. And I've got -x minus 6 is less than 4. Now you know you want to add 6. So you've got negative x is less than 10. You don't want to know about negative x. You want to know about positive x. So you're going to divide by negative 1. When you do that, switch the direction of the inequality and get x is greater than negative 10. Fifteen's a lot like that. I feel like you can do that one. I'll try 16 for you. 36 is greater than 4 times the quantity x minus 12. So a lot of us don't like this problem because the number's over here and the variable's over here. If you don't like that, look at this. You could just take this and write it over here. Notice that the inequality is facing away from it, so it still faces away from it, and it faces towards the 36. So that's equivalent, if that makes you more comfortable. Distribute. I've got to add 48. Get 84. Divide by 4. Positive 4. So that means I do not switch the direction of inequality, and I got 21. X is less than 21. Nobody likes the problems with division, so I'm going to end with number 19. We've got x minus 2 is greater than 2x plus 6 over 4. So we hate division. That is the first thing we need to tackle. It's divided, so I will multiply both sides by positive 4. Since this whole thing is divided, when I multiply, it cancels it out. Remember, I have to multiply this entire thing by 4. A lot of people will forget the second part. Now, I'm going to subtract 2x, both sides. I will add 8. Dividing by positive 2 does not make me switch the direction of the inequality. Okay, so I hope this helps. Don't worry about problems 21, 22, 23, 24. If you're super curious, it's like example 3. Ask me and I'll help you if you're really curious. I don't think you need to know.